Okay, now we're going to go ahead and work on some examples from section 2.3. I chose 5 examples from the homework, so let's go ahead and work on these. Number 12, again, here's the answer just like you guys have in your book. We have 20 is equal to 44 minus 8 times 2 minus x. Well, the first thing we got to do is do the distributive property. 20 is equal to 44. Got to distribute that negative 8. Negative 8 times 2 is negative 16. Negative 8 times negative x is equal to plus 8x. Now we can go ahead and combine or combine the constants on the right. We get 20 is equal to 44 minus 16. That's going to be 28 plus 8x. Next, we know we're going to want to get all of our variables on one side, our constants on the other. Well, since we have a variable on the right and no variable on the left, let's just go ahead and move the constant from the right to the left. Subtract 28 from both sides. We'll go ahead and draw a line, and we'll go and work up here now. So 20 minus 28 is equal to negative 8 is equal to 28 minus 28 is 0 is equal to 8x. And we know we want a 1 in front of the x, so we divide by 8 on both sides. X is equal to negative 8 divided by 8 is just negative 1. And what do you know? Look at our answer. Answer is equal to negative 1. You can check your work by plugging in negative 1 right here and seeing if that works. Answer number 20, you see the answer is equal to 41. Let's go ahead and begin. We got 100, nothing to do on the left yet, is equal to, we distribute that negative, so we get negative x plus 1 plus, we distribute the 4x minus 24. So we see we need to clean things up on the right a little bit. The left is still okay. 100 is equal to, combine our x's, we get a plus 4x and a minus x. That gives us a 3x, positive 3x. Now we have a negative 24 plus 1. That gives us a negative 23, right? So now we can go ahead and we see we have our variable on the right, no variable on the left. So let's keep our variable on the right and move the constant from the right to the left. 23, add 23 to both sides to get rid of that constant term. Negative 23 plus 23 is equal to 0. 100 plus 23, bad writing, is equal to 123, is equal to 3x. Now to solve for x, we know we just got to get a 1 in front of there. We get a 1 in front by dividing both sides by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 123 divided by 3, we know 3 goes into 120 40 times, add another 1, so x is equal to 41. To check our work, we go ahead and plug 41 in there and we should get 100. Number 46, I wrote it out like this. It was easier on my computer, but we'll handwrite it here so we can figure out what to do first. X minus 2. What I'm going to do here, maybe you have seen this before, maybe not. This is a shorthand of doing some work, and I know it helps me out just to make sure I do follow the rules of algebra. So we have fractions here. One of the things we like to do with fractions right away is to get a least common denominator right away. So our fraction denominators here are going to be 3, a 1, and a 4. The lowest common denominator for 3, 1, and 4 is going to be 12. So if we go in ahead and multiplied everything in here by 12, we can get this. This is going to be 12 times x minus 2 divided by 3. 12 times negative 4 is going to be negative 48 is equal to 12 times x plus 1 over 4. Now you're saying, how did that help? It just looks more confusing. Well, now we can use some reduction techniques. 12 divided by 3 is just equal to 4. 4x minus 2 minus 48 is equal to 12 divided by 4 is just 3. There we go. Now this looks a whole lot more manageable. Now we'll go ahead and work distribute. We get 4x minus 8 minus 48 is equal to 3x plus 3. Now we go ahead and clean the left side up. That's going to be negative 8 minus 48 gives us a negative 56. We get 4x minus 56, excuse me, is equal to 3x plus 3. Now we want to get our variables to our left, our constants to the right. Get our variables to the left by subtracting 3x from both sides. I'll go ahead and move this up here. 4x minus 56 to 3x plus 3. Again, we subtract 3x from both sides. (4x minus 3x is just x minus 56. 3x minus 3x is 0. And we got just a plus 3. Now we move our constants to the right. We add 56 to both sides. Negative 56 plus 56 is equal to 0. 3 plus 56 is equal to 59. We just bring our x down. X is equal to 59. There we go. And sure enough, our answer is x equal to 59. That was a long one, huh? So now the next one they're going to ask us is to see if this has a solution or no solution. So one thing we'll do right away, we'll just rewrite this so we can put it the way you guys see it in your book. So I can tell right away it's going to be no solution because we got a x over 4 on this side, x over 4 on this side, but plus a 3. And there's no plus anything over here, so I know that's not equal. But we'll just prove it out. So let's go ahead and work to get our variables on one side and our constants on the other. Well, we have a constant on this side, no constant on this side, so let's bring our variable from this side, from the left to the right. So we know we can do that by saying, okay, let's subtract x over 4 from both sides. X over 4 minus x over 4 cancels. We get a, I'll just move it up here, get a 3 on the left, equals, well, x over 4 minus x over 4 is equal to 0. 3 does not equal 0. That's incorrect. So that means this is no solution. No sol. I'm going to go ahead and stop. We're running out of time, and I'll come back and finish number 68.